A partially valid, a half-truth, if you will, is
Yeah.
being pushed.
I can't wait to find out all sorts of new and exciting things I didn't know about myself.
So you just hate Jews, bro?
Yeah, you're
It's
just an anti-Semite. Congratulations.
You're
Go
not
join.
What would you say?
Exactly.
Well, that's different. It's not different. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's
that just we are the only society on earth who has the obligation to self-destruct, to blame ourselves for every problem that has ever existed, and we just think of ourselves as the worst human beings who are responsible for every bad.
How many Muslims are trying to stop Boko Haram? How many Muslims were confronting ISIS? How many Muslims, the extremists always win. So the peaceful majority, which I know many, they're irrelevant.
Good morning, misfits. How we doing today? It's Friday. It's usually my favorite day. And we do have a fun fan mail Friday for you. That was a lot of That wasn't really the naughty button. I just hit the naughty button anyway. For those of you that don't know, we have the naughty button because I have a tendency to disappoint Jesus. That's I have him looking right over my shoulder too. It's like every time. It's all right. Yeah, yesterday, if you guys have been living under a rock, sorry, let me just fix up this camera real quick because it's bugging me. There we go. No, there we go. Yeah, so there were not one, but two radical Islamic terrorist attacks. Turn up, bro. Hold on. Oh, yeah, that's definitely low. Hold on. Hold up. Hey. Technical difficulties. How's that? No? Check. Hold on. Nope, didn't work. I just turned the volume up on the cube that's floating at the bottom of the screen. How's that? There we go. Push all the buttons. Push all the buttons, everybody in the chat. I don't know what's up with this, man. I got it. It's sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. No sound. Does anybody have all right, tell me in the chat. Let me see. I gotta go and frickin' look now. I really should. I should just rename the show Technical Difficulties. That would be. Tell me in the chat. Let me see. Okay. I gotta go and frickin' look now. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, yeah. What to do? I mean, it's unfair that Sean Farish has his wife right next to him and she can deal with this shit, right? It's like, oh, let me push the buttons. It's not fair. I have to be the talent, the producer, the AV guy. I have to book people. You know what? I'm going to be a little diva right now. Just saying, it's not fair. It's not fair. At least I get paid for this now. I mean, I used to do this for free, and now it's like, you know, now that I'm with this wonderful network, I guess I can justify the aggravation. But yeah, let's get back to it. She's beautiful and very smart, like Hannah. I agree. Everybody that I see in the comments when there's a picture of Sean's wife, they're like, so Sean married up, and I'm like, yeah, Sean's not a bad looking dude either, though. It's like, you know, yeah, Brendan's great, but come on, don't sell Sean short. All right, I'm deciding whether or not I want to get real mad or not, and we'll find out. We'll find out. Maybe I'll probably be able to stay calm through this because it's expected. You know, it's expected. It's not like we haven't been warning you about this forever, right? I mean, how many? I've been here 2 weeks? I'd say, I don't know, all 10 shows have been at some point me warning you about the dangers of radical Islam. It's amazing how many posts I'm seeing from people on the left who are saying, you know what's really wrong? Islamophobia. It's like, hey, you know what else is really wrong? Killing people and shit. That's, I mean, I don't know which is worse, but I don't mind offending the majority of peaceful Muslims if it means that I can wake up somebody, maybe give them a chance to duck or something when they see somebody with a frickin' bomb or, you know, driving a car through the front door, you know, just saying. Imagine if we did, all right, look, here's the deal. Put it this way. Imagine if you never saw a mountain lion before, right? Like if you didn't know what a mountain lion was, right? Like if you never saw a mountain lion and then you're hiking and you see a fucking mountain lion, would you go, here, kitty, 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 kitty? Or would you be like, oh shit, no, wow, that's dangerous. Oh, I'm gonna fucking. Same thing. It's same thing. It doesn't mean I hate mountain lions. I don't hate mountain lions. I just understand that some of them will eat you. If you're out for a stroll in America, minding your own business, you might get eaten. That's all. No hate for any mountain lions in this. Hey, mountain lion hate has no place here. However, if I'm running out just on my morning hike and I see a mountain lion, the very first thing I'm gonna do is pull out my 9mm and go, hey, yeah, get, and if it takes one step towards me, I'm gonna be like, bang, 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 bang. No hate. There wasn't even an ounce of hate in that interaction. Luckily, security guard knew that was a mountain lion. This is actually the other story, and we'll get to that. I actually got confused yesterday. Okay, so here's how bad yesterday was. I took a nap, and there was only one terrorist attack. Woke up, and there was two. So I actually thought that this story about the National Guardsmen, the ROTC students killing him was the story from when I went and took a nap, and it wasn't. And people were like, you got your stories mixed up, bro. Stop spreading fake news. I'm like, I'm not spreading fake news. I didn't know what I was doing. Never take a nap. Never take a nap during a terrorist attack, apparently. What did I just do? Okay, yeah, let's get to this one. Let's just go through this one first. All right. So, Old Dominion University, this one's in Virginia. There were two, one of them in Virginia. It's being investigated as terrorism. Gunman was previously convicted for ISIS support. I'd say it's a solid assumption that it's for terrorism. Like it's probably terrorism. In fact, I'm gonna be as bold as to say most likely terrorism. In fact, I think that you'd be hard pressed to find somebody who would bet on Kalshi that it was not terrorism. Although the left are stupid and somebody might throw their whole life savings away out of fear of being Islamophobic. But let's break down this story. Usually we just go and type in the word news. We're picking today. It's a very heavy news day. We're going to make sure we're actually covering this. All right. The FBI says it's investigating a fatal Virginia University shooting as terrorism after a gunman who served several years in prison for trying to support ISIS killed one and injured two others. The suspect, Mohammed Jallo, don't care if I say his name right, former Virginia National Guardsman who had pled guilty in October 16. Remind me, guys, who was the president in October 16? All right, so that would be, oh yes, that's right, that was Obama. So during the Obama administration, this guy was plotting against America. He was sentenced under Trump. We'll get to that. Let's see here. Dominique Evans said during a news conference that Jallo was killed following the shooting. She did not say that he was killed. What she had said was, and it was magical, was she said that the students rendered him no longer alive. We need to go get this clip because it's so damn good. I don't know. This is how we just need to refer to anyone who kills anyone from now on, because it's like you're doing them a service. It's like, nah, he was rendered no longer alive. Rendered no alive. I mean, that sounds like it was a nice thing to do. It's like, yeah, this guy came into a school, tried to kill people. So these students, they did him a huge favor and they rendered him no longer alive. Where is it? I don't know why I don't have the clip. I thought I posted it, but all right, not important. We're gonna get sidetracked. It's a busy show. I think we got Melia coming on. She's supposed to, but she was also supposed to reply to my chat. Okay. Oh, there we go. She did. She applied, or she replied. Okay, that means we don't have much time. Let's get to this. ADD's already taken over. We're doing ADD today, and we shouldn't be. Today is not the day for ADD. All right. Virginia Governor Abigail Spanberger identified the instructor as Lieutenant Brandon Shaw, writing that he didn't just lead a life of service to our country, he taught others to follow the path. Jallo died after being subdued by students in the classroom. There were students in the room that subdued him and rendered him no longer alive. It's so good. I don't know how else to say it. They were basically able to terminate the threat. The shooter is now deceased thanks to the brave group of students. Apparently they stabbed him to death. I don't know. Like, I'm sure that they weren't allowed to have knives. Maybe they took his knife. Maybe they used a pencil. I don't care how they did it. I'm just glad they did it. And all of them need some type of medal and a lap dance. All right. I know that this is a morning show and everybody's here Christian and everything like that. Let them have their thing. All right. Let somebody needs to throw a naked lady on top of them immediately. All right. Wait, how old are they? If they're old enough, I don't know. How old's ROTC? Maybe they're too young. If they're of age, naked lady. If they're not, no naked lady. Wait till you're 18. All right. Next up, we got. Oh, this one's not even related. I don't know why that's here. Yeah, Afghan migrant grabbed teenager off the street and raped her a week after sexually assaulting a woman in her 20s. Okay, so yeah, that just goes along with the whole pluralism is a lie thing. Okay, here's the third story. Okay, so there was also a attack at a Jewish synagogue in Michigan. And apparently, allegedly, this is the man who tried to kill a bunch of children. Ryan Grimm dropped this. I wasn't sure if this was actually legitimate, but it appears that it's being backed up. The guy, Ayman Ghazala. I'm horrible with American names. I'm not even trying that shit. But anyway. Yeah, there's a lot going on with this story, but you know what? I hear our guest is in the background. I'm hearing her in my ear, so I'm gonna go pull her in. We'll talk about this together, and you guys have probably seen her before because there's a very famous photo that she's from, and it's going to be a fun little conversation, but I want to pull up real quick this post here. Got it. All right. Let me get you. Oh, you're sideways. Let's see if we can fix that. Maybe not if we can. Hold on. Yeah, well, it'll be fine. Let me just get you pulled in. Let me see here. There we go. Yes. Sorry, the chat doesn't realize that we're talking right now. They can only hear me. I'm just trying to get you. We were trying to do a pre-show sound check, but we didn't have time, so we're doing this live. We'll do it live. There. I should be able to. There we go. Perfect. All right. How do you pronounce your name?
Melia.
Melia.
Melia. M-E-L-I-A.
Melia. Got it. Melia. So I was telling the people watching, let me make sure I can hear you. Can you give me a quick say something?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
What should I say? Okay.
Looks like you're coming in good, guys. Are we hearing her, seeing her? Everything's fine. Good. I was telling the chat that they probably recognize you because of this photo that I have on the screen here. I just got to resize it. And you are the lovely young woman from this picture, are you not? Where
Yes,
you are
I am.
burning the picture of Khomeini and lighting a cigarette with it.
Yeah.
That's great.
Well, we call him Mushali, but you call him whatever you want.
Okay. So this post from Owen Schroyer here, ask yourself, why and who force-fed a video of a radical feminist in Canada from 2022 into your timeline, making you think it was an Iranian woman in Iran? I don't think anybody that I saw sharing that photo was like, this is from a woman in Iran on the street, and if they were probably just clout chasing or clickbait chasing. But what is the context behind that photo?
Actually, I was doing this because I just wanted to show my friends that all in Iran. I was just want to show them that I'm still with them, my soul, my heart, like my everything is are with them because in the last protests, last movements, I was with them, and now I couldn't because I had to flee. I had to immigrate, and here we go. And
yeah,
I
that was-
posted it, and the next day I saw just like, oh my god, big accounts just posted it. Okay.
And that
That was
photo
my first time.
that photo was from what, 2022? Was that
No.
No?
No.
When was it
I
from?
have evidence. It's from January 7th, 2026. At
Okay, so-
2022, I was at Iran.
Oh, okay. So Owen, it doesn't shock me that Owen's misinformed. He always is. So he's saying it was from 2022. Are you in Canada?
Yeah, right now. I'm in
Okay,
Canada.
so at least he got that part right. You know, I mean, if Owen Schroyer gets anything like 20% right, I give him credit because he's literally wrong on everything. But so essentially, right? You are an Iranian. You were an Iranian refugee in Canada. You fled.
Yes.
You fled when?
I fled less than 1 year ago.
Okay, so 2025-ish, right?
Yeah. Let's
So
say,
you left in 2025. The regime was still in control. We hadn't gone in and taken out Khomeini yet. This Operation Midnight Hammer happened, and that's when you uploaded the picture, and you were doing it out of solidarity with your Iranian friends who are still there.
Yes.
Okay, see, now we're
All
clearing
of my
things up.
friends, all of my family are still in Iran, and yet these people tell me, "You're not Iranian.
Yeah,
Let's
no.
speak Farsi."
Well, if what I've noticed is with a certain group of people, one of them was just on the screen. If you say anything that contradicts their narrative. It's you're paid, it's fake, it's AI, it's a Mossad operation. There's any other explanation other than Occam's razor, which is the most likely solution, is probably the explanation, or the most likely explanation. So let me ask you something, because I have had spaces with Iranians. I've talked about the, how and why I support the Iranian people over the Iranian regime, but let's say I don't support necessarily the Palestinian people over the Hamas regime. And the way that I explain it is, if the Palestinians were behaving the way the Iranians were, I would support the Palestinians, right? Where they are fighting the regime. Sorry, you are not Sean Farish. I just had to remove that little box under you. That's from a different show. Sorry about that. The Iranian people are not in support of the regime. The vast majority of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The majority of young generation are not Muslim, and the majority of population of Iran don't support the regime.
Exactly. See, because they're, I mean, you can explain it better than I could, but the majority of Iranians are either secular or they're what would you say the main ideology or practice religion is in Iran?
Actually, a lot of us don't have religions. Like
that's what secular. That's what I thought. That means secular.
Yeah. For example, I am an atheist.
Yes.
Like a lot of people are like me.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have theist people, we have atheist people, but some of them, like they say, we're Christian, like a little majority, but.
And there are Christians. There's actually surprising amount of Christians in Iran who are oppressed as well, and the vast majority of those people who are not radical Sunni Muslim practicing people are under the control of a radical Sunni Muslim ideology. So if you don't align with that authoritarian dictatorship, then you could be imprisoned, hurt, killed, raped. There's so many bad things that happen.
Yes.
And that's
actually,
go ahead.
This is somehow like authorism that makes you be in prison, being executed, or like running out of your own country.
Yes. And have you lost anybody due to this regime? Like, has anybody you know been taken from you?
Yeah,
Who?
my friend.
Your friend?
Yeah.
I'm sorry for your loss.
It's okay. My friend had been killed like during the last protests, like during the last movement, and she actually got shot at like that night. They didn't tell her family that she's dead, and they actually tell them that she's been like she had been arrested, and like at the very like after 40 days, I guess, yeah, after 40 days they told like exactly the same phrase, come and get your, I'm sorry to say that, bastard.
Yeah. No. You can say whatever you want. It's they get mad at me. I have a naughty button because I swear a lot, and I try to hit it. So if I say like, like
Yeah,
I'll be like fuck, shit, So the temperature in America, and I mean, I guess you could say Canada is a lot more people are waking up to the dangers of Islam. And the title of this show is Pluralism is a Lie. And pluralism would be the belief that you can have conflicting ideologies living under the same nation or same place, right? And, there's some truth to that, like, I mean, I think that we can coexist with certain ideologies and there won't be anything. But Islam in particular, especially, radical Islam, which I think it's all radical, but the Sunni belief system where it's basically a convert or kill death cult, that can't be pluralistic with any society, not a Western society, not even not even a secular society. They're literally killing your people in your country. So it doesn't have to come over here for us to understand how dangerous it is over here. So what is the general feeling of Trump's decision to go in and attack the regime? Like, how do most people feel about that, would you say?
Actually, the majority of people were happy about it.
Yeah.
Like, we were literally partying, we were drinking. I uploaded my photos and videos like drinking, like dancing. We're happy about it. And like when some non-Iranian guy like comes to me and says, "No, you shouldn't be happy about it." Have you ever been one day in Iran?
Yeah.
It's actually it goes in my nerve. Well, you've never been into Iran.
Well, I mean, if you listen to a lot of the talking heads, they'll say that well, Trump's actually the one that's killing Iranians, right? Trump's in there and he's bombing Iran. He's bombing Iran, and he's the one that's putting the people at risk by going in there with this operation. And I don't get that sense from you. I'm assuming if you're a radical feminist, you're not a huge fan of Trump. But as far as what he's doing, I would say he's attacking the regime, not the people.
Actually, I wasn't a huge fan of Trump, but after what he did, he became my hero. Actually,
There you go.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
after like the big footage of him to like install to my wall or.
You
like,
heard it here, folks. Trump is converting feminists over to the MAGA movement. It's great.
Actually, yes, and actually, Trump is not killing people.
Well,
He's killing IRGC people.
Yes.
There's the huge difference. There's the huge gap. And like, did Trump kill over 40,000 people in less than 2 nights?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, the irony behind when that story came out, all the people like Anna Kasparian were saying, "Oh, we shouldn't even believe those numbers. Oh, you believe the numbers that come out of Gaza from Hamas, no issue." But so there's the story about the school that was bombed, and here's my thoughts on it. Right, I said this right after it happened. I go, the Iranians are saying that we blew up the school, right? Even if that were true, that would probably still be their fault, because if you know where that school was, it was about 50 feet from an Iranian IRGC complex, right? Yeah. And I don't think we did. Because I don't trust it when we get reports from terrorists about how we did something bad. But even if it was an accidental miscalculation. Do you have any experience with how the IRGC uses human shields? Where they would you say they probably put that school there on purpose? Is that
Yes.
All right. So
they're like literally creating military bases like in the basements of hospitals. They're like creating military bases like maybe like right beside the schools.
Yeah.
It's not accident.
No, and that's what a lot of people don't understand is they don't value the lives of their own people. So
No, they don't.
if they
don't.
if they saw it as an opportunistic moment, they would have blown up the school themselves and just blamed America. And then
actually they did.
Yeah.
Like there's their photos like they're leaked, and the size and like everything shape of the missiles they doesn't look
we've covered all of it. I don't think it was a Tomahawk. It didn't have the right trajectory. It didn't have the right look. I don't think that it was an accident that somebody was literally filming it as it came down.
Exactly.
It's almost as if they were expecting it, and it's like that's. But regardless, even if you went with the narrative of it was us, it's like, okay, it's still their fault. I mean, there's a school 50 feet from a military complex. And I'm also hearing a lot of the people come at me and say, Well, you're not hearing when I say that Iranians are actually in support of the war. People are saying those aren't real Iranians. Those aren't Iranians from Iran. Those are Iranian Americans or Iranian Canadians or something like that. So you were born in Iran.
I lived 22 years in Iran.
22 years.
I've been born in Iran. My parents, my family, all of my friends are there. Like, actually, I can send you the screenshot after the show. This is from my friend. Like, she says, I hope IRGC will be gone after all this, because like they're programming their. I'm sorry to say that.
You're fine.
In their program, their suicide. Because like even after this, if IRGC is not gone.
Yeah. So, what do you think about the people in America, Canada, the UK, saying that we should not intervene? We should not be there. We shouldn't help them. Right? It's not our problem. It's not our fight. There was no immediate threat. So, because there was no immediate threat, we shouldn't have done anything. What do you say to those people?
The very same people were in the streets, like protesting against Israel and saying that we should take action in Gaza. So,
yes,
are we not humans?
Yeah. Well, the way I put it is, have you ever heard of the saying, "A rising tide raises all ships"? Right. So what's like, if the world is a safer place, America's a safer place, the UK is a safer place, Canada's a safer place, right? If you look at what's going on in Venezuela right now, everybody was like, Maduro didn't do anything. But, now that Maduro's gone, their stock market is rising, their economy is improving, and the regime they're not pumping a bunch of poison into our country. There's so many, trickle down effects of that. All because we dared to intervene and take out a fascist authoritarian. Doing this in Iran, same thing. If we are successful in regime change, not nation building, regime change. And let's say that there's a regime, and this regime is not going to be perfect, I don't think, because it's still going to be probably run by some form of Islamic rule, right?
Yes.
But if it's better than that, and let's say we have the Iranian people who are grateful to us, we have a regime that isn't trying to kill us, can't build a nuclear weapon, I don't see how that's not America first, but not only America first, world first, right? It's all like every time, like this is the other way to say it. People who say that we shouldn't do regime change, would you have left Hitler alone too? Because the Nazi regime was a regime.
Actually, I've seen a photo, like there was placards into their hands that say, why fighting with Hitler? Why why becoming friends with Hitler? They did the same for Hitler.
Hitler was not an immediate threat.
It's not surprising at all.
Why didn't you let him just do his thing over there? Yeah, no. So I'm really glad that because I didn't know this for sure. I did a quick scan of your page and I go, I don't know your story. Or was she actually in Iran? Now I know that you are. So you have firsthand knowledge of how dangerous and how bad this regime is. I'm
gonna tell you my own story.
Please. You have the floor.
I've been hit by Button when I was 15. During the Bloody November in 2019, I've been arrested with button and taser and taken away for 1 day, 1 night. No one knew where am I. And the second day, they let me to call my family. I was only 17. I repeat myself, and day later my family were able to come and get me. And when I was I was a minor. I was 19 during 2022, and they shoot us with bulk shots, I guess, fake bullets, and I still have them in my body.
Wow.
When Ayatollah Raisi died, I shared stories, not in the street. I wasn't in the street. I was sharing stories on my Instagram page. And like a few days later, yeah, 11 men like broke into my parents' house. They took away my phone, my laptop, and me. For a few days, I didn't know where I am. Like for a few days, no one knew where I am. And after that, like after 3 times of like violent interrogations, they let me go. I don't know why, but they let me go, and that was when I had to flee. Like
So you were essentially kidnapped, and you know, like when a
two
lot of
times.
somebody in the comments was like, "Yeah, we're so spoiled," and we really are. You know, you hear these things that happen from people who actually live it, and you think that all these social justice warriors complaining about Islamophobia, it's like, listen, I don't. Look, I'm sorry. I'm okay with offending a peaceful Muslim by saying that Islam is a dangerous radical ideology, if it means that somebody will wake up to the fact that Islam is a dangerous radical ideology. I mean, I don't know if you were watching before you jumped on. I was like, if you went hiking and you saw a mountain lion and you'd never seen a mountain lion before, you might be like, here, kitty, kitty, kitty. It's like, no, that's a dangerous thing. You need to know that it's dangerous.
Yes.
It doesn't mean that every mountain lion will eat you, but they might. And but yeah, they were saying that the internet was turned off, and you said they took your devices. So
Yeah.
when the IRGC goes in and takes all your devices and kidnaps you, is that because maybe they have some information that maybe you were like on the internet sharing a story or something? Is that probably what?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. They're spying like everyone who are like might be danger to them.
Yeah.
Literally spying. Like they
spying,
might
yeah.
put someone behind your door to watch you, where you go, who comes to visit you.
So essentially, if you are in Iran, if you live in Iran and you wanted to go on Facebook or Instagram or X and say, I don't like this regime, somebody would kick down your door, kidnap you, take your phone,
Yes.
and maybe kill you, interrogate you, or something like
If
that.
you're like shared your photo before, or there's any way to like
Before you
have
left,
any information about you, yeah.
Before you left, were you required to cover your hair and dress in complete headgear?
Actually, Iranian woman, Iranian men, like totally Iranian people, they fight for their whole lives. Like, for example, after 2022, I didn't wear a scarf once in my life, and like partying is a crime in Iran. Partying is illegal. It's funny, I know, but it is.
Yeah.
We're throwing the biggest parties in our houses. Like we're fighting with
After you
these.
left, or while you were
No,
still
no,
there?
no. In Iran, we were throwing parties. Like, despite that, we were like scared. Anytime someone will knock at our door to say, "Hey, you're all arrested."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, so you could have been arrested just for throwing a party, like a birthday party or something. You could have just been
yeah.
arrested.
Yes.
And you know,
Yes,
this
if
is
the
what.
alcohol was in that party, if like men and women like together were at that party, yes, they probably would.
So the the people that are saying that America, well, not even America, but the people that are just saying that the IRGC is not an issue, it's not a problem, they're their own people, they have their own laws, it's a sovereign nation, we should leave them alone. Those people are essentially those people are essentially saying that they are okay with Iran governing that way, which means women don't have rights, people don't have rights. It's essentially like saying Germany in 1939, it's not our issue. Let them do whatever they want.
Actually, Iranian people have like a lot of problems with their government. That like the government are killing us. And like if you don't have problem, okay, I have a solution. Please come and take them to your own country.
What did you say?
Like win-win.
We gotta get out of here in a few minutes. So just what would you say would be the best case scenario in your opinion? Like as far as who who would you like to see in charge? Like who do the Iranian people want? The
Our
Shah?
crown prince.
The
Yeah,
Shah.
our crown prince. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, the best case scenario for us is like the downfall of IRGC completely,
Yeah.
and the return of the Prince Reza Pahlavi to our country. This is the best case scenario.
Yeah,
And
I
the
think
election,
that's
like a few days later.
yeah. I think that's what I think that would be the best case scenario for Trump as well. I think that's what he's
hope so.
aiming for. And I mean, I think that we're looking. I mean, don't want to jinx it, but the Navy's completely obliterated. The Air Force is completely obliterated. They killed Khomeini, his whole family. I think that his son is in a coma with his legs missing. They seem to be neutered right now, and I think that it's going to work out. I hope it's going to work out. And when we do see a resolution on this, I'd love to have you back so we can talk some more.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate you coming on. I mean, I think that you're an incredible, brave person for surviving that. And even though you're a radical feminist, you probably, like I said, we probably disagree on certain politics, but that doesn't change anything about whether or not I think that people should have the ability to live freely and have rights.
First of all, in defense of myself,
I'm only going off of what you said. Let's be very clear. But by the way, guys, let's go and follow Melia. Let's go follow Melia. It is, let's see here. Morticia Adams is the account. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. Here we go. It is at Melia News. Melia News.
Melia News.
Melia News.
Just like old Greeks.
MELIANOUSS. And it says right here, 52 hertz radical feminist. That's why I'm saying that you're a feminist. I'm not talking smack
in defense
here.
of myself, feminism in Iran have completely different explanation from all these things,
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. we'll have you back on soon, Melia, and thank you very much, and I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. All right, boys and girls, that was Melia. That was great. I'm really glad we got her on. A friend of mine was like, "Hey, you gotta have her on." She was in girl from the picture, and we all. Oh, hold on. Okay, check. That's why the sound was messed up. It's because of I gotta figure that out. So in the beginning of the show, now the sound is back to normal. In the beginning of the show, the sound was really low because of the guest. Now I know why it did that. As soon as she left, my freaking sound went like crazy. Does that young lady have her own podcast? Maybe she needs one. Maybe she does. All right, boys and girls, it is, you know what? I'm glad that we had her on. It kind of broke the ice and it got us away from these two horrible stories. I'm sure we'll be able to cover the stories again on Monday. But the two shootings, the bottom line is they were both carried out by radical Islamists. One of them naturalized and radicalized. The other one from Lebanon, I believe it was Hezbollah. We just had an Iranian woman on here who can confirm, as an Iranian who lived in Iran, that they are happy about what Trump is doing. So anyone that's giving you a bunch of shit like, oh, the only people that don't know, no, bullshit. She was there. Her family's still there. I'm not putting up with any more of this freaking bullshit. All right, but we gotta have some fun. It's Friday. We have to end Friday with Fan Mail Friday. All right. Fan Mail Friday, ladies and gentlemen. I actually have it all set up now. I told you I was going to fix this. I told you I was going to make Fan Mail Friday more official looking. I don't know why hold on. There we go. I just need to pause that. There we go. All right. So, on the screen here, I have a message. Let's make it a little bigger. There we go. Maybe you guys can read it. I'll read it for you, but maybe you can read it. Every day I get hate mail from my biggest fans, my haters. So we decided we're going to do something called Fan Mail Friday. And it's a game that we all get to play. We have 15 minutes. We should have plenty of time. We're all going to play this game, okay? And also on the screen, I have a scoreboard, right? And if we go here, you can see that this is an interactive scoreboard. The blue will represent the woke left. The orange will represent the woke right. What we're going to do is we are going to read the message, look at the profile picture, and we are all going to try to guess in the chat whether or not this is a message from the woke left or a message from the woke right, because I piss them off equally. So let's get to it, all right? You're a effing loser from Rumple Foreskin. All right, here is a picture of Rumple Foreskin. And we need to now decide whether or not this person is woke left or woke right. And then I will tell you the clues that I have to make the case. All right. So in the chat, L or R or left or right, depending on what you want to type out. You know what? Let's do WR or WL. Right? Woke left, woke right. In the chat, we got some lefts. WL, left, left, left. A lot of people think this is a leftist. Left, 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 blue, left. Oh, there is nobody thinks this dude's on the right. Blue hat, left, left, left. Okay, I think, well, we have one right from B Hops. Oh, now a couple people are jumping in woke right. Okay. Looks like it's majority woke left, and we got a couple of woke rights. Let's find out let's find out who is right. All right, Rumple Foreskin, aren't you late to the Trump rally with Elon? And yes, the sweet sound of white trash lighting off fireworks. 3 days before the 4th, I think we can all agree that this is a woke leftist. All right, 1-0. 1-0. Woke left. Next up, and we got best of 5. I have 5. It's what I do is I go into my messages, and it's the first 5 that I can find where I can do the research and find out, because sometimes I get messages from bots, sometimes I get messages from people who have protected posts, and those won't work. So I picked the top 5, the first 5, and then I deleted it. So next week we'll have a new roster. Trust me, we will never run out of these. Never. We could do this show until the end of time and never run out of these. All right, 1-0, woke left. Let's see. Next up, this one should be pretty easy. You MAGA patriots are nothing but slaves to the state of Israel. Licks the boots of your Zionist masters is all you MAGA bros are useful for. All right. I don't think this one's going to be too hard to figure out, but let's just put him in the chat anyway. What? Somebody already said R? Really? You think this person's on the right? Okay. We got woke left, woke left, woke left. Funmon woke right. Really? Maybe they're thinking that this is going to be like a trick. I'm actually kind of. There's so many. Wait, no, woke right. Okay, actually, you know what? Maybe you guys are seeing something that I'm not. Pretty reactionary. I post what's relevant and stuff that'll have you notice. Maybe you're onto something. Maybe you're onto something. This might actually be a woke right. You never know. Groiper. Yeah, and by the way, groipers are the woke right. Okay. Picture, obviously, it's a, Anon account. So picture of Stewie. Super left. All right. Let's see. I think that right now it's woke left is slightly edging out the woke right. All right. Can the bar go any lower? Definitely anti-Trump. I think that I think that I would say that this is woke left. I mean, that's a Trump derangement syndrome person. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know why there were so many people saying woke right. Maybe that's just me, but we're gonna count it woke left. 2-0. And I'm literally picking these from the top of my messaging. So I'm not going and trying to find one to even out the score. It's wherever we get. So there might be a week where we have all woke left or all woke right because I made a post that triggered some people, but it's going to be an overall, we're going to keep score week by week. And we're going to make sure that we keep track of this because it's going to be fun. All right. Next up, where the hell was it? Oh, this is never mind. All right, I had to blur out for the sensitives. I had to blur out. I made naughty boxes. All right, we have a naughty button for the Fs, and I made naughty boxes for the Fs. For the Fs. All right, we got Cal 3333. Hey man, I understand how hard it is to come to terms that your deity was an elite child effer group. It's so effing easy to just say effing kids is wrong and I don't like people that F kids. But you just can't say that. I don't like people who F kids. What the hell? When did this is wild, right? It's like, hey man, I know that you like people that F kids because I've never seen you say you don't like people who F kids. I've said that so many times. But anyway, what do we think? We got the picture here of a Phillies jersey, strapping young black man. What do we think? Woke left, woke right? Oh, definitely not AI. I make sure that when I go on to find these people, that they have an actual post as opposed to just a bunch of reposts. So I'm not putting any bots in here. Woke left, woke left, woke left, woke left. We got one woke right. Funmon just thinks everybody's woke right. Woke left, woke left, woke left. Carl Benji, woke right. Woke left, lefty loser. Sorry, woke left. All right, she changed it. Woke left, woke left. All right. Woke left seems to be taking the chat. Let's find out. All right, this is a reply to somebody. You should not be able to just bring an assault rifle back to your home. Blah, blah, blah. Some work fine in the UK, for example. And then here's Cal. Florida definitely has to change its laws as well. It's just as easy to buy a lighter as it is to buy an AR-15. That's not true at all. And Trump didn't help anything by revoking the mental illness background check that was passed during the Obama administration. Okay, so it looks like it's definitely 3-0. The woke left is taking it this week. The woke right is worse to me. It's worse to me too. Okay, fourth up, we got 2 more to go. The left has already won this week, but let's see if the woke right wants to try and, stage a comeback. Oh, it looks like they will. This one's easy. This one's very easy. Okay. Great Plains conservative, Lutheran, fan of both Trump and Reagan, Great Plains conservative. All right, and I have confirmed that this is a real person. This isn't a bot. Message. What's it like being a fat who hates America? No surprise you call Crenshaw eye patch McCain because you think it's funny to insult American heroes because they don't suck Trump's you know what like you do. That's also the same nickname Tucker Carlson gave Crenshaw. No surprise you use Tucker's rhetoric. Okay, so this is a triggered right-winger. No need to prove it with anything other than the message and the profile. All right, 3-1, 3-1, and we're gonna keep these scores rolling week to week, right? I'll write them down on my little pad of paper, and we'll do maybe like a, I don't know, like at end of the year, like who won, or maybe like, you know, we'll do it end of the month. We'll do it end of the month. Yeah, we'll be like, the woke left took the month of March, woke right took the month of April, etc. Okay. Last fan mail Friday. 3 minutes left. Stop following Anastasia, you bitch. I don't know who that is. I have no idea who that is. This is what I think of working class voters, by the way. This one's going to be tough, guys, because they're insulting the working class, but they're also called junk conservative. Junk K conservative. Maybe it's junk conservative. I don't know. All right. Profile picture. Probably not them. And don't look. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Right. Woke left or woke right? Woke right. Woke right. Woke right. Democrats are idiots. Rhinos are Democrats in disguise. We got 2 minutes. Come on, guys. Real quick. Flood the chat. Flood the chat. Like and share, by the way. Sean's coming up next. Left. Woke left. Woke left. Looks like it's even. Looks like it's even. All right, tied. Woke left. Woke left. Woke left. Woke right. Woke left. Woke left. Woke left. Okay, left is pulling ahead. Triggered woke right. Woke right. Woke left. 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 Okay. Looks like woke left is edging out the woke right. Let's find out. It is Richard is a genius, simply nothing short of brilliant. And Richard is at the anti-ICE protest. And yes, I confirmed that Richard is, in fact, a lefty. So this week, 4-2-1 is the final score. Sean Farish is coming up next with Ungoverned. Let's do the shout outs while I got you here. Funmon, P Year Out, Great Guy, Gary, Conservative Cadet, CQ707, Joe Bow. Let's see here. MK Hultra. All right. B Hops. Sundancer 17. Kimberly K. Thank you, Kimberly. Ha, got them all. Bumba. Gettin' McGroin. I love the McGroin names. All right. Yeah, see Michaels, blessed weekend. Yes, everybody have a great weekend. Sean Farish is coming up next with Ungoverned. Go check him out, and we will see you back here on Monday for Maha Monday, and we will be bringing on our guest, Alex Duncan, with Patriot Pouch, so we can finally talk about that. All right, boys and girls, we'll see you later. Have a good weekend. Peace.
A partially valid, a half-truth, if you will, is being pushed.
I can't wait to find out all sorts of new and exciting things I didn't know about myself.
So you just hate Jews, bro.
Yeah, you're just an anti-Semite. Congratulations.
You're
Go
not
join.
What would you say?
Exactly.
Well, that's different. It's not different. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's
That just we are the only society on Earth who has the obligation to self-destruct, to blame ourselves for every problem that has ever existed, and we just think of ourselves as the worst human beings who are responsible for every bad.
How many Muslims are trying to stop Boko Haram? How many Muslims were confronting ISIS? How many Muslims, the extremists always win. So the peaceful majority, which I know many, they're irrelevant.